Hi there, welcome to your Durham Region Market Watch for October, where we'll take a closer look at some of the real estate stats from September. My name is Steve Stavriv from Century 21 and Team Stavriv Real Estate. I'd like to start with the number of sales in Durham Region for the month of September, which were 1,492. This again was a record-setting month, so the most sales in any September. However, it was a slight dip from August, which was a 1.5% decrease. But compared to September of 2019, it's representing a 56% increase. So month over month, compared to last month, we're a little bit lower, but still we are significantly higher than we were in 2019. The average sale price also remained relatively stable, so it did decline a slight bit, down to $734,038, which is a difference of $98 from August. So it's a hundredth of a percent difference. However, compared to last year at this time, we're still 20% ahead of last year's numbers. Another number I'd like to look at is the active listings. So active listings compared to sales sort of tells you how much inventory we have out there, what's happening with the inventory, if it's declining or increasing, and it also can tell us a little bit about future pressure towards the price or that sort of thing. So what we're seeing now is the active listings going down. For the fourth consecutive month, we're down about almost 6% over August. So from August to September, we dropped about 6%, while sales also dropped. So that means we're not getting as many listings, or some of the houses are failing to sell or being taken off the market for whatever reason. So the active houses in the market is declining. So our months of supply has been declining. We're now sitting at 1.2 months of inventory of supply. This has been decreasing ever since COVID started, or the shutdown started in March. Just to give you some sort of comparison, last year at this time, we were sitting around 2.2 months of inventory, and the number of active listings has fallen by about half. So we're 46% less houses for sale this September versus last September. And that trend has been happening, again, like I said, throughout sort of when COVID shutdown started. What that's doing is, as you noticed, our prices keep going up, and they've kind of slowed down right now. But because of the supply issues we're having, the prices are still staying relatively stable and relatively high compared to last year. And we also see that in the average sold price to list price ratio, which continues to climb here in Durham, which is a little bit crazy, but it's sitting at 104%. So the average home in Durham is selling for 4% higher than list price. Part of this might be a strategy from the realtor, no question. However, some of it is just multiple bidding and bidding up the prices as well. And we're also seeing a quicker market. So the average days on market for the average home in Durham is now 12 days versus last year we were in the 20s throughout the fall, 23, 22. So last September was 23 days on market. That's sort of your typical average in the low 20s. But again, what's happening is because of the influx of buyers from the Toronto region, we talked about that last month, they're sort of pushing further east or further north outside of the main core of Toronto, and it's giving Durham region a bit of a boom in terms of list price or sold price, I should say, and also things tend to be sold a little bit quicker. So it's still a good market for the sellers out there. If you're a buyer, There's still opportunities in this sort of market. You just have to, um, you know, the best thing to do is always get your pre-approval, know your limit. Don't get yourself caught up in a bidding war. You might have to settle for a home that needs a little bit of work, but those homes are out there, and there are still some value there. Another way to go could be a pre-construction. So a brand new home. Some of these homes have been priced, before any of this happened, or they're slow to adjust. So there could be some good value there, where you're not going to get multiple bids. You may be able to find a builder trying to unload their last couple units of something that's almost ready for next year, that sort of thing. So there's still opportunities as a buyer, and there's definitely some opportunities if you're a seller, with the market still continuing sort of where we left off in the summertime. Um, I hope everybody is staying safe out there. Be well. And until next time, thank you. Take care.